Hey, true believers, Englentine here with a review of Batman in the Mask, Arkham Dreams. Okay, a little backstory with me and Sam Keith. I like his stories sometimes. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. There's when he's drawing like every foot, like they're wearing the biggest bell-bottom jeans in the world, I have a problem with that. Doesn't look too good with me. But sometimes it really fits a story. A lot of times his Batman art does fit. Sometimes, though, just goes way overboard with the style. And Sam Keith is a very stylistic artist. You just can't get past that's what he does. He's one of those artists where when you see his art, you go, oh, that's Sam Keith. You don't even have to see a name near it. As far as The Mask is concerned, I read probably the first 10 or 12 issues, or I remember reading, but then I just dropped it. It was just didn't appeal to me. I don't know why. I just lost interest. Now I could be remembering how many issues I read wrong. It was 20-something years ago, but yeah, I remember reading it for a while, and then I just dropped off after. I thought it was very stylized. But once again, I thought it put style over substance. Now, I understand there are a lot of Max fans out there. That's one of the reasons why I thought this book would be worthy of a review. So, when I got this, I was thinking, okay, open mind. Open mind here. Start reading. That's good. Okay. Now, I'm worried that they're going to be doing a whole bunch of stuff, and we're not going to find out what we're talking about and then all of a sudden I realized, oh no, it's just the opposite. This book is an exposition dump, and it's almost like it goes too far the other way. Usually the first issue of a miniseries or something doesn't give you enough information. This, however, holy Toledo, it will tell you about stuff that does not even appear in this issue. So maybe it's going to show up in future issues, but the Max, in a conversation with Batman, lays out everything you need to know and more. I was actually surprised at this. It just seemed to go on forever, where he's just, Batman has a question. I will answer it. Oh, let me ask you again about this land we are in. Here is the answer. And over and over and over, page after page. And I was like, wow, it's time to show, not tell, ladies and gentlemen. There's a balance, I guess. You know, there's a balance they need to reach. Unfortunately, this book didn't reach that balance. It kind of went the other direction. It went with too much exposition versus what they're showing. And here's the thing. It doesn't destroy the book. I still liked it, and I was interested in finding out about this world. I just wish I could have seen more about what the Max was talking about. Even if you're going to have the exposition between the two characters, don't just show Max talking to Batman. How about showing us what he's talking about? And, you know, that way we have a visual of, of what's being described. That would have been fine, but instead it's Batman Max, just one after the other, until they meet the queen of the unconscious. I forgot what they were calling the unconscious, but yeah, it was okay. I really wanted to give this a great review, because I know there's a lot of people who are excited about it because it is the Max. It's kind of the return of the Max here, and in all honesty, even though I did drop off the book, the Max has always been one of those things where, even though I stopped reading it, I always wanted it to succeed. It's kind of like Hellboy, or like I read a few of those, and then like I would pick up an issue every once so often, but I liked what I read so much, I always want Hellboy to succeed. The Max is the same way. I always, even though I don't read all of it, Spawn is the same way. I stopped reading Spawn probably around issue 50, but I love the fact that it's still going strong. It's still got the original numbers, and that's the way I feel about this. I want the Max to succeed. I want it to be good. It's not as good. This book isn't as good as I wished for, but it's not as bad as it could have been. And overall, I'm still going to pick up the next issue. I still want to find out what happens. I just wish there was a little more show than tell. A lot of minimalist art. There's not a lot of backgrounds involved. I don't know if that was usual as far as the Maxx is concerned. Once again, I think it's been 2 decades since I've read anything Maxx. I was not a fan of the cartoon. Not that I didn't like it. I just didn't watch it. So I really don't have an opinion. I think I saw it once again, 20 years ago. So the memory isn't exactly vivid of it. All I've got to go on is this comic book. And as far as this comic book is concerned, like I said, not bad. Oh, you know what, though? Something that you should take into account is the fact that this book is short. It is short. It takes no time at all to read as well. So, yeah, keep that in mind when purchasing. Otherwise, let me know what you think. You know, did you hate it? Do you like it? Are you not even a fan of the Maxx? Are you a big fan of the Maxx? Are you a big fan of the Maxx and you're mad that I said I was like, okay, I liked it. I hope it succeeds. But you're like, why are you invalidating me? Or are you like one of those who are like, you know, hey, some things aren't for some people. Let me know in the comments below. Also, if you like this video, you want to see more, click like, share, subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification bell. Cool things happen around these parts. Now, this is the way we're trying to make a living. If you don't mind helping out the channel, go on over to Patreon. Drop $1 in the till. Helps keep the lights on. Helps keep making videos for you. I'd like to thank everybody who's already done that, and to everyone, all of the true believers. Thank you very, very much for watching.